It includes more than 1,000 hymns called sutta, which means well said or well spoken. So it includes more than 1,000 hymns, more. It includes more than 1,000 hymns called sutta, which means well said or well spoken, right? Rig Veda is a collection of 1028 hymns and prayers in praise of gods and goddesses such as Lord Indra, Surya, Vayu, Varun, and many others, such as Lord Indra, Vayu, Varun, Agni, and many others. You must be knowing that Lord Indra is the god of rain, thunder, and war. He is also known as a warrior god. He is also known as the warrior god, and Vayu is the god of wind. Varun is the sky god. Agni, Varun is the sky god, and Agni is the god of fire. And Surya is none other than the sun god. And Surya is none other than the sun god. The prayers were offered to Lord Indra, Agni, Vayu, Varun, and Surya, which is none other than the sun god. You all must have seen your grandparents or your own parents offering water to the sun god the very first thing in the morning as soon as the sun arises. My very own mother starts her day by offering water to the Surya Devta. So now you can see that how these religious practices and customs are passed from generation to generation. The early Vedic people also used to worship a plant named Som, from which a special drink was prepared, and this drink was taken particularly during the special religious ceremonies. So the Aryans worshipped the forces of nature such as the wind, the sky, the trees such as the banyan trees, the som plant, and they even worshipped cows. They worshipped cow in thankfulness for the bounty it provided. And their favorite or important god was Lord Indra. There were no idols, and the prayers were chanted in the open air, and the rituals were simple. The fire was an important part of such rituals. So the Rig Veda is a collection of 1028 hymns and prayers in praise of gods and goddesses. The hymns and prayers were composed by sages and rishis. They were composed by sages and rishis, and some hymns were even composed by learned women. Initially, the Rig Veda was recited and heard rather than written or read. That is, the hymns and prayers were passed on orally, that is, by word of mouth. By word of mouth. The hymns and prayers were passed on orally from generation to generation for many, many years. Knowledge passed on orally is known as Shruti. Knowledge passed on orally is known as Shruti. Okay? So knowledge passed on orally is known as Shruti. The Vedic teachers used to take a great care to teach the students to pronounce words and memorize hymns correctly. So, what the Vedic teachers used to do is that they used to teach them to recite and memorize each syllable, word, and sentence bit by bit with great care. The Vedic teachers used to recite the hymns, and the students were expected to memorize them. As already mentioned before, the Vedas were written down several centuries later after they were composed. Similarly, the Rig Veda was also written down several centuries later after it was composed. Some of the hymns in the Rig Veda are in the form of dialogues. This is part of one such hymn, a dialogue between a sage named Vishwamitra and two rivers, that is Vyas and Satluj, that were worshipped as goddesses. Vishwamitra says, O rivers, come down from the mountains like two swift horses, like two shining cows that lick their calves. You move like chariots to the sea through the power of Indra. You are full of water and wish to unite with one another.
The rivers say, we, who are full of water, move along the path the gods have made for us. Once we start flowing, we cannot be stopped. Why do you pray to us, O sage?
Vishwamitra says, O sisters, please listen to me, the singer who has come from a distance with his chariots and carts. Let your waters not rise above our axles so that we can cross safely.
The rivers say, we will listen to your prayers so that you can cross safely.
Historians point out that this hymn was composed in the area where these rivers flow. They also suggest that the sage lived in a society where horses and cows were valued animals. That is why the rivers are compared to horses and cows. Other rivers, especially the Indus and its other tributaries, and the Saraswati, are also named in the hymns. The rivers Ganga and Yamuna are named only once. There are many hymns and prayers in the Rig Veda for cattle, children, especially sons and horses, asking gods to bless people with cattle, sons, and horses. Horses were important because they were yoked to chariots that were used in battles. That's why there are many prayers in Rigveda for horses too. Well, we have completed the first part of the chapter. We'll continue with the second part in the next video. Till then, take care, stay safe.